Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. Well, the deck is changing. The color of the deck is changing, and everything goes through changes and evolutions. And apparently, this deck is going to go through another change. My husband decided to paint it a lighter color, and so I'm just going with his flow. But everything looks so good and healthy. I went away and came back, and this is what I discovered. This is what he's up to. You know what? Sometimes you just have to go with it. And also, my strawberry plant. I ate the strawberry yesterday, so I'm going to show you a little bit of that. Tangingly delicious. So tangy. And I have another one turning red. It was very delicious. You could smell strawberry. You know, like the strawberries in the store, you don't really smell the scent of the strawberry. It's almost watery, but this was full of flavor, and it really helped me to appreciate the strawberry. So my strawberry plants are actually doing very well. They're spreading. I might get some dirt and transplant some of those little seedlings, because it looks like I can grow and have more strawberry plants. So that's my next move. The fig tree is doing very well too. But the whole point of this discussion this morning in the garden, in the rain, is that the garden is in continual movement and change, and that we need to move with it and change and adjust. And it's good for us so that we don't get bored, but that we stay fluid and creative and blessed. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. Well, it's another day in the month of July, and this happens to be the middle of July. And when I look at the garden, there's always something new that has to be done. There's always changes to be made, and the garden is continually or constantly revolving. No pun intended, constant, which is my last name. But it's beautiful, because I think I would get bored if the garden didn't continually change. And right now it is raining outside, so things are falling over, and I'm going to have to probably prop some stuff up. But looking at the garden right now, just a couple of weeks ago, it was full of the color of the daylily, my what I call ditch lily, that orangey color. But now those lilies have passed, and now I have the calm appearance of these beautiful Casablanca lilies. And other white oriental lilies. that are just adding such beautiful height and elegance to the garden. Also with this, I can see too that they're coming in at this particular time because of the heat, and they're adding such an aroma to the garden. Now looking back over in this corner of the garden, you can see that the hosta flowers are now bent over, and just as I said a week ago, they were up and they were just showing off, and I said that they were almost like in hosta, it was like creating a hosta pavilion where you'd walk and you'd be surrounded by the beauty of the hostas and the hosta flowers. But now they are laden down by the rain. They're not as upright, but yet it's adding color to the leaves there. And it's really very, very pretty, at least to me. Let me zero in so that you can see what I'm talking about. But soon they're going to start to fade, the flower of the hosta, and I'm going to have to trim them down so that it can look neat and tidy over in that corner. But in the meantime, that kind of light lilac purple is just very pretty. Now right here I also have lilies, oriental lilies that are going to open up. I don't know the specific name of them. I think it's like the Casablanca lily, but it's not. It's just a little bit bigger. The blooms tend to be a little bit bigger and a little more free. But I'm looking forward to them opening up. But right now, we can see the oriental lilies, the Casablanca lilies, just rising and opening here in this bed. But I just wanted to share that I went away and I came back and I saw how the garden was just exploding with life and changes. It was just a wonderful thing to see. I noticed all of the growth in the garden and also in the vegetables as well. Let me just kind of move this over on this side so that you can see what's happening over here. The rain has beat down the hydrangea plants, and I think it's a good thing because it's going to allow the water to get in to this area, down into the root ball. But I like the tapestry of this. I tried very much to pull out the things that weren't important and keep the plants that are. So now, of course, there's a lot of work that's going to have to be done over here in this bed because of the rain. And that was my point, that the garden is continually a work in progress, and it's continually evolving and changing. And I like that, so that I don't get bored with it. I want to also zoom in on these lilies, these oriental lilies. Now I had shown you the pink one, but now we have the white one that's open. Isn't that beautiful? This one here. I was so much waiting for this to happen. So now to have it actually occur is just beautiful. Zoom in here so you can see what I'm talking about. And the white with the red bee balm just makes a beautiful, beautiful border. I'm very happy with how it looks. Now that's a different look there for the cabbage. Notice that the red impatiens, I don't know what happened to them. Sometimes it seems that they fade, but it's okay because the cabbage now has more room to actually spread out and grow if those bugs will give it a chance. But I'm not concerned about that. I mean, I think some of the leaves look more healthy than others. And then this pepper here, I don't know if it's the ghost pepper or jalapeno pepper. We'll see when some of the peppers start to develop. But it's really getting big, and the shrub is starting to look like a little shrub here. My celery, I've kept the celery and I've been cutting it, but I need to harvest it some more. But this is really what is exciting, is to see the oriental lily opening up. Casablanca oriental lily helping itself. She is the queen of the garden for now. I like how these fennel flowers are developing here. Yeah, that's so pretty with the purple perella. Isn't that nice? That's a nice floral arrangement. I started to see some the gladiolas starting to form here in this bed, but I don't seem to have as much success, at least it doesn't seem like it, with the glads as I've had in the past. Well, actually in the past I didn't really have that much success, but I got to see a couple of them. Yes, here I am outside in the rain, just observing this garden. And look at my dahlias. They're opening. Yeah, so as I said, the garden is a work in progress, and of course after this rain I'm going to have to prop things up and take a look at everything and make it look beautiful. I'm so pleased with this hydrangea. Very nice. Oh, look at this. Beautiful pink daylily. This is such a beautiful daylily. And I have two different ones, two different stalks of it. And there are quite a few flowers coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, in this one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that one. And this is a total different flower. But I'm looking forward to that. just enjoying it. This lilies. And this lily is different from the Casablanca lily in that it has spots. Do you see those spots? Similar to the pink colored one. And this one here, you can see what I'm talking about before it fades. So pretty. These begonias are doing good. Look at this. We're gonna have a lot. They're doing well. Now this is the color for this one. Look at that. Finally. Wow. And look what I've discovered. Angel trumpet. Yes, that's beautiful. It's poisonous, so you have to be careful with the flowers and the leaves that you don't ingest it, or if you have children, I wouldn't recommend it. But I don't have any kids that will be eating that, so I can have it in my garden. But be careful. The side garden is doing very well. The roses are deciding to open. This is another flush of roses coming up. It's very nice. You can see that with the knockout roses. I've noticed that the geraniums have spread and that they're spreading. That's nice. And so next year they're going to really fill out this part of the garden. And, giving a nice little hedge or trimming, outlining the front of the border. Look at this. This is fabulous. Look at that. I like that. That is the purple perilla, the sedum, the tick seed, the chrysanthemum. And then we have here, look at that, yellow daylily. And right in the middle of the purple perilla. That's pretty. Then also we have these tall yellow flowers that are going to be opening there in the back. It's nice. We continue to have the coneflower with the roses. And I can see my okra plant actually growing taller, getting bigger. There's a watermelon down there too as well. This is this front side garden. Look at that. I have another daylily there. Wow. This is looking good. So now in the front here, the vegetables. The tomatoes have decided that they want to grow. Isn't that nice? And give me some tomatoes. I still have the basils, and I also saw the eggplants getting larger, and this is the butternut squash moving, trailing, and growing. And then I have a few cucumbers on the ground there. So I think my vegetable garden is starting to kick in. But here is beautiful daylily. And then I wanted to show you this, the butterfly bush with the bee balm. That's a beautiful arrangement right there. And my hydrangea tree starting to flower out. Look at that. And the snails continue to take up space, but I'm gonna kill him. Yep. He's eating my flowers. It's something to be in amongst the flowers here. I'm gonna have here another oriental lily. I think that's a stargazer lily there. But anyway, this is the back side here. Now I wanted to show you this. This here is a zinnia that I planted from seed, and it opened up. Isn't that beautiful? I love that color. And it's different from the ones that I purchased, which were more like the cactus style. This is just the one kind of flowering petals, and then that yellow center. Very pretty. It's good to have variety. And then my marigolds are doing well, and I like it with the purple perilla here. Very pretty. Oh, this continues to look so pretty too. The cleome. And yeah, these turned out really nice. The white cosmos in the garden. It gives the garden a real cottagey flow and feel. I'm going to have to cut back stuff because they're taking over a little bit, but it's still very pretty. Now look at this here. Isn't that beautiful? With the oriental lilies and the yellow daylilies with the bee balm. I look forward to this every year, to see the daylilies come out. These yellow daylilies. I love it because they're kind of like buttery colored. They look so pretty. And now my the Casablanca in the front here. At first I wasn't going to put any of the Casablanca lilies in the front, and one of them came up while I was doing something, and I said, let me pull it up and bring it and plant it in the front here and see what happens. There was one other here too, but that one hasn't opened up. But look at how nice these are. White and clean. It's just so pretty. Everything's doing very well. I love this daylily right here. That's so pretty. I believe that this is cantaloupe, and I put the cage there so that it can trail up and have some place to hang. And then my watermelon is doing really well here, my watermelon plant. And I wanted just to stay in this area. Now I planted this here. You see this here? That is a coneflower, but that's different. That's like the original coneflower, and I planted it from seed, and now it's coming up nicely there. It's gonna flower and look very pretty here. Let's soak this in. Oh, this is so pretty here. I'm asking that you share, like, and subscribe, and come on back to Catherine's Garden. Well, see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.